Green Fruit, Chapter 15. Moya clasped Karin's hand, hearing Day's efficient bustling about with important newborn things, and Grace's outraged reaction to being born. He couldn't blame her. He wanted to hang out with Karin all the time also, which is why he wasn't putting down her hand. The adrenaline-ravaged fighting and his covering cool had both melted away, and he was a combination of numb and gratitude. Numbitude? Gratidum? There, that's it. Gratidum suited him. He smiled at Karin, who smiled back, and it was a good thing he was sitting. His knees were unsteady. Karin looked back to Day, drawing his eyes there. He thought, Mom, you have a granddaughter. I wish you were here. I mean, not here in the sense that Reapers would be after you, but here to see her. Day brought Grace over and put her in Karin's arms with a smile. She's perfect. Congratulations. You made a beautiful baby. He smiled gratefully at Day, but she wasn't looking at him. He contented himself with watching. Karin withdrew her hand, understandable if unfortunate, to hold their daughter. He listened to Karin speak, river intonations of soft welcome and her hand stroking Grace's wisps of hair into whimsical curl. Grace wasn't completely done being disgruntled, but she slowly became gruntled. Was that a thing? Definitely gruntled as she looked at her mother and seemed to realize that was the greatest good she was going to behold. Smart baby. He was all for the concept of breastfeeding, but he never wanted to hear the word latch again in any context. He stayed quiet, watching the miracles of domesticity and life. Grace breastfed like a locust. Babies are hardcore. Karin's eyes closed, and she should definitely get a nap. He wanted Grace in his arms. He kissed Karin on the brow and stroked fingers through her hair. Day transferred Grace over to him, and he whispered to her, lifting her higher to get a better look because she was so small. Oh my God, what's with the cute? How do you make that much cute? It's not possible. Did you steal my cute? Trick question. You can't. I'd give it all to you. No, not that face. I mean, I get it. I'm not blaming you. I want to make that face when I have to let Mommy get some sleep too, but that looks like you might make more noise than me. Come on, let's go take a walk. He wanted to take her to the observation deck, but he didn't make it that far as he was suddenly cut through with a new flavor of terror. I made her. Yeah, Karin did the work, but I made her. Everyone else was already here. I could save them or not save them because it was my job. This little person. Can't let her down. Ever. His perspective shifted from being a good guy, being a job where he got paid, to being a good guy is my damn job because Grace is here, and there is so much good to be done, and I'd better do it. I am not good enough. He turned his back to the wall in the hallway and slid to the floor. Hey, Grace, thank you for showing up. We need you. I need you. Again with the cute. Oh my God, I can't stand it. She blew bubbles out of her mouth and he started to cry. He stayed that way until Garrus came out of the battery and headed for the elevator, turned on his weirdly shaped and angled heel, and looked down at them. Spirits, she's beautiful. Congratulations. Thank you. She's too cute. I can't stand. I can't walk and look at her at the same time. Want me to get you a chair? Nah, I'm good. We're good. How's the, galaxy? He didn't really care, and he didn't look up. Cerberus is being dickish. They'd be shooting at us if they could find us. They're settling for shooting at, well, everyone else, it seems. Moya explained to Grace. You'll unfortunately get used to that. Garrus will take care of it. Sure. By noon standard Citadel time tomorrow. How's Palaven? Upset. Lots of shooting and unreported shooting. I told him that you were unconscious. Functionally true. The Primarch sends congratulations to the little bit here. She's gonna take over the galaxy. Yeah, but Palaven's mine, right? I'm sure she'll think that's cool. She seems nice and generous. Takes after her mom. An alert on Garrus's Omni-tool made him say, what's your policy on swearing in front of infants? I'm probably cool with it. I'll have to check with Karin for a final judgment. Okay, gotta go. Insert all the swear words you want here. It's bad. If you need a pillow or someone to carry you to bed, give me a call, and I'll see if I'm free. You romantic bastard. Pfft, always. Garrus left, and there was no interruption for an unmeasured while, except for a few crew who tried to enter the hall, startled, and then backed out before he could tell them it was all right. He wavered between marveling at her cute and recalling David's treatment at the hands of Cerberus, at what a husk looked like, her face obliterated by emerging wiring in a bizarre half-dream hallucination of fear. Fuck. Thane emerged from life support and approached, a gloved fingertip tracing Grace's brow. Blessings of the suns to you, child of the Nulafor and the Kassid. May the wind always bring you the promise of water. That's beautiful. So is she. Congratulations. Thanks. I know what a Kassid is. What's a Nulafor? You. What specifically about me? It would likely translate best to divine fool. Fitting. I should not lie in her birth blessing. The gods might not honor it if it is the result of an impure heart. I'm cool with it. How goes everything else? The Citadel is in chaos. Udina is trapped in his offices as unindoctrinated members of the Council and CSEC review his latest communications with Cerberus and Reaper forces. The unindoctrinated members of the Council and CSEC are also reviewing their own indoctrinated members' communications with Cerberus and Reaper forces. We hope to determine the source of indoctrination. Oh. Cool. Can I assist in any way? Can you scratch behind my right ear? Certainly. Are you numb in that position? Mostly. Don't want to move. She's asleep. She's so cute. Indeed she is. I'm cute too. Less apparent. Thane scratched behind his right ear. You're mean. And thanks. For everything. Of course. Need any help with that, chaos thing? If so, ask Garrus. I think I'm out. Of course. The hallway rocked, weapons fire impacting on the shielding. Moya shrugged. Garrus said Cerberus is being dickish. Indeed. I shall go see what is to be done about that. Thanks again. Moya watched her, mesmerized, gathering new itchy and numb spots, wavering between being the one responsible for all the weapons fire and accepting the Nyla-4 part of the Drell snark honest blessing, reliant upon the gods to bring her to water. She eventually woke up, would not be consoled, and when he tried to touch his finger to her adorable mouth, she gummed him so damn hard he jumped, and she cried harder. Holy crap, Grace. Is that what you do to Mommy? Not okay. Not okay. Let's go find her. Took him a little while to use the wall to brace himself because he wasn't going to put her on the floor. He slid up the wall and got some blood back into his legs. Look, I know I made all those heroic promises, but I think Daddy needs a nap. That's all I'm good for right now. He brought her back to Karin, who seemed fully cassite. Grace started to breastfeed, and to Locust add the descriptor of shark. Ow! He bent down at the side of the bed as though taking sudden cover, Karin laughing as he dramatically declared, Holy shit, she's scary. Karin gave him a look that made him sure that swearing was not, in fact, okay. Karin looked at him, made the right call, smiled, and told Day, We'll be in our quarters. He swallowed hard. I want to be heroic, but I'm useless. I want to carry you both, but I think I'm out. Garrus volunteered, though. I bet he could manage all three of us. Weapons fire rocked the ship again. Karin smiled. That won't be necessary. I imagine he's busy. Yeah. Cerberus is being dickish. Day rolled her eyes and said, As usual. Karin arranged for a mobility chair, held Grace and his hand on the way to their cabin. They made it all the way in. They finally got a chance to lay down, Grace between them, and their hands held. Being a gruntled gratidum Nyla-4 was not that bad of a gig. He hoped they lived long enough for him to do something more heroic than snore, but for right now, there were worse ways to go. He knew that to be literally true.